Hello there, I'm that UK Gamer with my first video of 2019, and I'd just like to say I hope you had a happy new year and a wonderful Christmas period. To those of you who are new to my channel for the new year, welcome. If you enjoy the video, please check out my other videos, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, it's all appreciated. To those of you coming back, hello again, live long and prosper. Now, for the first video of 2019, I thought it's time maybe I show you what my gaming collection is all about. I decided to start with a little bit of a niche console, but one of my personal favourites. And I'm talking about the console that has this controller. Nintendo GameCube. Love the console, bought it not long after it came out. And at the time £130 was a bargain. And it had a great volume of games, many of which were actually really good. And some of which actually sell for quite a bit of money now. Anyway, I want to show you my collection, so let's do this. First of all, Agent Under Fire. Played it. I much prefer Nightfire, personally. I think it's still a good game. And it is Bond, which I do like. But there's just something about it which means it's not up there with Nightfire in my personal opinion. Not bad. Second up, if you are new to the channel, one thing you will learn is I love my football. Soccer, to those of you outside the UK. And you will see that I have quite a few football games. And the GameCube is no exception. The 2002 FIFA World Cup. I'm trying to collect all the FIFA games. And that does include these World Cup games. So when I saw it for GameCube, had to get it. Also, this is definitely not the last football game on the console. I am sorry. No, I'm not. Okay. It's a good game. But I don't think football games generally were all that on the GameCube, unfortunately. As opposed to my personal preference on the Xbox. Let's not say they're bad though. My favourite one will come along later. 1080 Avalanche. Prefer the 64 version personally. Still a very, very good game. Looks amazing though. Really fun game, snowboarding. If you've played SSX, try this. I reckon it's totally worth it. I love the small discs as well. I think they're pretty neat. Just make me wonder though if they could have had more data and bigger games if they had used full-size discs, maybe? Classic for the console. Not just the GameCube, but still a classic. Smash cars together, huge crashes, fast-paced driving. This is a fun game. Personally, I prefer this out of the Burnout series, and it's before EA went and wrecked it. Like, they honestly wreck a lot of things. Star Wars Battlefront. But, very good game. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a racing fan. Yeah, sorry about that. I know, I don't like it on the manual. Might get another one day. Fun game, this one. Donkey Konga. You beat the bongos, which I actually have down here. Very fun. Original at the time, although it did sort of go along with the whole rhythm dancing thing. Some great tracks, Nintendo ones, classic dancing ones, bit of Kylie. Fun game. And I love the disc on this one. One of the ones I've not played that much. It's okay, could be better. Driven. It looks cool from the front. And it's okay. But there's better driving games. Burnout, a couple more I have later on coming. It's worth a check. It normally goes pretty cheap. I love this one. I love the Extreme G series. Pardon me. Got the first two on Nintendo 64. Love it. This is probably the best one. It looks good. It actually handles really smooth as well. And the tracks are so hard. It's actually quite a difficult game. Definitely worth checking out. It doesn't normally go for that much. I'd just like to say yes. Some of you may recognise showing the manual and the discs. I got that idea from the Retro Bear. I think it just shows how good a collection of games is. How complete it is. And people, I think, like seeing the discs. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know. F1 2002. Love F1. Not so keen on this game. Prefer the later Codemasters ones on the Xbox 360. But for the time, it's pretty good. Now we're into the football. FIFA. Yeah. 2003. I like this one in particular because it has Ryan Giggs right here. In case you don't know, I am a massive Manchester United fan. And I always will be. Glory, glory. And also, you get Roberto Carlos and Edgar Davids. It is sexy shades. 2004. No manual though. 2005. Yep, I got a few of them. I actually have the manual this time. Does a Patrick Vieira though, Arsenal, so yeah. Now this one's interesting. See if you can spot what's up with this. I mean, I love the fact it's got Rooney being United, but in case it's not that obvious, yeah, it's actually French. Which, or at least the manual is. I haven't checked the game. But FIFA 06 was actually one of my favourites at the time. I picked this up for cheap from CX, so I don't care if it's French or not, it's still cool. If it's French, I'll just have to pick up an English version. I wish it would check the language of their games though. My favourite football game, and guess what? It's not actually FIFA. It's International Superstar Soccer 2. There is ISS 3, which I'm always looking out for and never found it. One day. One day. This is more arcadey, but it is so fun. Me and my brother love this game. Although he does cheat with Gabriel Batistuta's free kicks. That should also tell you how old this game is. It's fun though. And also, it's got John Champion and Mark Lawrenson commentating, if I remember rightly. Yeah. I love it though. And if you want an idea how old it is, here's some of the England lineup. David Seaman. Steve McManaman. Emil Heskey. The beast that was Heskey. One of my favourite GameCube games. I mentioned it earlier. The best Bond game on the whole console, if you ask me. I love being on job and just throwing your hat at people and killing them. Probably a bit sadistic of me, but I love it. It's fun. Very good game though. The missions are fun. Mixture of driving, shooting. Actually looks pretty good as well. Love it. Also, in case I didn't show it, I love the ISS2 disc. Knockout Kings 2003. Haven't tried it much, but it seems alright. Boxing's not really my thing, but I picked it up cheap, so I'm not complaining. Basic EA disc though. Got the manual, got something. Ah, yes. One of, if not the best games on the whole console next. Any guesses? Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Bought this day it came out in 2003. Yeah, I had the guide, I don't know where it went. But because I pre-ordered it, that's right, it's the bonus one with the 2 discs. Ocarina Master Quest, Wind Waker. All of them are brilliant, brilliant games. Which one of the 3 games I prefer? Probably Ocarina of Time. But well worth checking out. And if you have a GameCube, you need to have Wind Waker, to be honest. You know it. Buy it. I haven't been paid to say buy it, by the way. One thing I've been doing, which my girlfriend knows because we do them a lot, wrestling games. This one's, yeah. It does have Hulk Hogan, I believe, though. It's either Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, something like that, which is alright. But overall, there are better wrestling games, one of which I have and will come later on. The thing I find is, although I love the discs, some of them are a bit bland. Which is a bit disappointing. Another classic, and the best in its series, I believe. Mario Kart Double Dash. Also love the red case. Very nice. And the little checkered flag on the disc is cool. Love this game. Definitely the best Mario Kart in my opinion. Diddy Kong and maybe Power Trooper? Koopa Trooper? One of them. That's my bet. Love this game. Best version of Rainbow Road as well. The music is awesome. Love doing the All Races Cup. So fun. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Haven't played it much. There's better shooters. I prefer Nightfire. Still, picked up 50p or something. Not bad. Although, it does have 2 discs, which I only just realised. Somehow I've missed that. I've played it, but somehow I missed that. NBA Courtside. Haven't got around to playing this, but I picked it up cheap, like £1. Basketball games can be fun. I've played one on my 360. Really, really fast though. Although I do like how this looks a bit like basketball. I don't know how well you can see that. I said about better races earlier. Need for Speed Underground. And Underground 2. Personally, I prefer this one, Underground 2. That's not to say this isn't a good game though. Yeah. I also believe that's an American GameCube case. Can anyone confirm? You can see like the ridges and that. If you can, let me know. Why it's got an American one, I don't know. 'Cause it's definitely a PAL version because I've played it. And Underground 2, which is a cool case. But this is definitely not an American case. NFL 2K3, been getting into American football. Picked this up for about 50p. Generic there, but hopefully it'll be fun. This game's a bit of a rarity. So good, it has its own default case. And it's in a basic DVD case. It is Pokemon box. Pretty rare, picked up off eBay years ago. Pretty cool. I would have the official case one day though, but still, well happy I have it. I've got so many Pokemon on there. Talking of Pokemon, that's another thing I'm a fan of. And if you're a Pokemon fan, check out that UK trainer. Been slightly neglected, but I'm getting back to it. I'm working on it. There'll be a video soon, I promise. Scout's Honor. I was a scout, like I say. Really. Pokemon channel. I know what people say about this game, but I like it. Pokemon fan, and I had it years ago as well. In fact, used it to get Jirachi onto my original Pokemon Ruby, which I still have. And that's pretty much at the time Ruby was out, so that's how long I've had one of these. Although I actually did sell it and then buy another one not long after, because I regretted it. But this has got a bit more varied discs, and it's got Pikachu on TV. This is probably the best Pokemon game on the GameCube. Pokemon Collection. This may well be, out of my whole collection, the only GameCube game I bought new that I bought that I still have. I did buy that Wind Waker, but I sold it to my brother for a while. And then when I bought another copy, I swapped him back for my original one. This has been mine the whole time. You do, as it says here, get a memory card with stickers, which is pretty cool. I would show you one, but they're over there somewhere. And look, you get the SBO number on the disc, which is cool. And I have the sequel, of course, XD, Gale of Darkness. This is a rarer, more expensive game. I bought this the day it came out, so I got it a bit cheaper, thankfully. Prefer Colosseum, so I sold it to my brother and then bought it back. So yeah. Got a nice Shadow Lugia though on the disc and on the manual. It's a cool game. It's still a very, very good game. And rarer. Last time it's going for about 60 odd plus. But I prefer Colosseum personally. One of my personal favourites, and you can tell it's old because I bought it from Game Station. I miss Game Station. Fun game though. Very good pool game, although it does have a strange obsession with dodos. Don't know why, but dodos. Oh, and it clear references to real snooker pool players, although it does have a Jimmy White on it. In fact, it does even say on the front cover, endorsed by Jimmy White. If you like snooker or pool, check it out, it's worth it. Sims busting out, haven't played it on here, played it on PC. Sims is fun. Does take up a lot of memory though. 161 blocks, which is more than 2 of the standard GameCube memory cards. So you're going to need a black 251 memory card, which again I will show you, but it's over there somewhere. It's the same, it's just black, but it has about almost 5 times the memory. Strangely though, it's only 1 disc, but it is pink. Hot electric. One of my other favourite franchises is Sonic the Hedgehog. If obviously you may well know that if you've seen my other videos, and I will do more Sonic videos, I have some planned. But for GameCube, Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. I didn't get this for ages. I wanted it, finally got it. it is a fun game. There's one I prefer, but this is still very, very good. 3D Sonic wasn't as good as the 2D Sonic, I admit, but apart from a few bits, it's a good game, such as Tails talking and then he stops and his mouth still goes. And it's a blue and red disc. No manual, which is a shame. This is my favourite Sonic game on the system, which is a bit weird considering what I just said, but Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. First game I owned on the GameCube. In fact, I even bought it before I had a GameCube for a couple of months. So yeah. This one is much better than the first one in my opinion. Love the final boss, love the theme tune. Live and Learn by Crush 40 and Jun Sunui. Check it out, it is an amazing song. And this one actually has the manual and the disc, so woo! Love this game, it's so fun. If you're a Sonic fan, check it out. You will not be disappointed. Although I must warn you, the camera can be a bit iffy at times. Third one, sort of a Sonic Adventure 3, Sonic Heroes. Not as good as the other two if you ask me. Still fun, Seaside Hill's fun, the first level. But team thing, it works, but not as well as normal play if you ask me. It's fun, worth checking out. But I don't think it's as good as Sonic 1 and 2 on the GameCube. I guess you could say this should be my favourite Sonic game on the GameCube, considering I said 3D's not as good as 2D. But there's something about Sonic Adventure 2 particularly that I love. But this game, Sonic Mega Collection, also Player's Choice. Ooh. I think it's the only Player's Choice I have in my collection at the minute. And I know there's lots, I've got a GameCube poster on that bookcase right behind me. Yeah, it has a lot of the Mega Drive Sonic games, plus some other games, including Flicky. If you've ever played Flicky, good on you. I love that game, it's so fun. I think it might have Mean Bean Machine as well, which is also a fun game. But I love the bright yellow and blue disc. If you love the old Sonics particularly, one to check out. This is a good game, a very good game for the system. Soul Calibur 2. And yes, you aren't seeing things, it's Link from The Legend of Zelda. It came out on the GameCube, the Xbox and the PS2. Xbox got Spawn randomly. Yeah. PS2 got Heihachi from Tekken. We got Link. Easily the best one. Especially when you use the butterfly net. Or not. But easily the best added character. Very good looking fighter. Definitely worth checking out if you like your fighting games. Probably could do a new case for it though. Star Fox Assault. After Lilac Wars, or Star Fox, depending where you are. Or Star Fox 64, sorry, I mean. This is the best Star Fox game. Star Wing / Star Fox are good. Zero's okay, but this is the second best one. It has some very good moments in it, to be honest. You don't just go in the R-Wing, you run around. But the music, at least in parts, has like an orchestral feel, which is weird because it actually works. I love this game personally. That's why I made sure I got it back off my brother for my collection, so I wanted it. And this one, last I knew, was going for 35-40, so it also goes for a fair bit. If you see it, definitely worth getting it. Star Wars Clone Wars. Love my Star Wars games, love my Star Wars films. Had to get this. Only played it for the first time the other day though. The multiplayer, which is fun. I haven't got around to trying the single player yet, but if it's anything like the multiplayer, should be fun. But even then, it's a Star Wars game. And before EA got their hands on it as well. So, should be pretty good. It's a cooler disc though. You don't know where you can see that, but it's got like Clone Troopers on it. Sticking with Star Wars. Jedi Outcast. Oh yeah. Love this game. Haven't played the first one though. I think it's only on PC, is it? Never played it. I had the first one, Jedi Academy, on my Xbox, but I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. But this is my favourite one, where you play Kyle Katarn. Very, very good game. Love the multiplayer. Love just grabbing people with force choke and then dropping off huge cliffs or gaps, and you hear them scream. Yeah, that's it earlier. Sadistic. Love it. Sticking with Star Wars, 2 more games. Rogue Leader, the sequel to the Nintendo 64's Rogue Squadron. Very good game. Very good looking game. And I believe, if not a launch title, very close to it. Very good game. But, although it's a very good game, and I do prefer it to the third one, which I'll show you in a minute, I think I prefer Rogue Squadron on 64. And there's one thing about the third one you need to know. But first, Rebel Strike, the third one. This one loses it a bit because you run around on foot at times and it doesn't work that well. I love the fact they brought the actual Star Wars planets into the game rather than just having Tatooine and that was about it, which was pretty much the case on Rogue Squadron. But this has something else. This has 2-player co-op Rogue Leader. You get the whole of Rogue Leader on this game. It's a shame you have to do it 2 players, and you do get a multiplayer mode on here as well, which is also fun. Which kind of edges it over Rogue Leader, but in terms of the story, Rogue Leader is the better one. Although I still think Rogue Squadron is the best one of the 3. Would love to see that series come back. This is a fun game. Super Monkey Ball. If you've ever played this game, you will know what I mean. You put a monkey in a ball and roll it around the stage by moving the stage, collecting bananas. Single player is fun. The multiplayer games are hilarious. Monkey Target, Monkey Billiards. Yeah, very, very fun game. Worth checking out, especially if you love quirky, fun games. But unsurprisingly, it is from Sega, which kind of says a lot, really. One of my favourite GameCube games, maybe even my favourite one. I know I said earlier one was my favourite, but this is another contender. And I think possibly the best in the series. And yes, I have played the new one that just came out. Super Smash Bros. Melee. Effectively had this pretty much since the game came out. So, 16-ish years ago. Love Melee. I think it's the best one. I've only played a bit of Ultimate, but I think this is my favourite one. I mean, it had Pichu. Pichu may be on Ultimate, and he's got his goggles back, which I was really happy to find out. But there's something about this one. I absolutely love it. Totally worth checking it out. See, even got all the bits in it. I love how it's got the Smash Bros symbol on the disc. Not many more. Oh yes. Taz Wanted. Played it for a bit. It's okay. It does seem Looney Tune-ish, but I only picked it up, so I got it for about 50p from a boot sale, if I'm honest. But, yeah. Not sure how well it's going to work because the disc is scratched, but the bit I played thankfully worked. But, you played Taz, as I'm sure you can guess. I'll have to play it some more, find out more. Oh yes. Tiger Woods, 2004. I actually like my Tiger Woods games, although I do prefer playing them on the Xbox, which is weird. But it's still a very, very good game. And if I remember rightly, yeah, again, 2 discs. Not sure why though. Admittedly, I've hardly ever played these ones, that's probably why. Then 2005, again, 2 discs. From what I've played, I do prefer 04 to 05, but they're both very good games. And in fact, I do even have, psych, I don't actually have 2006. Or I do, just not GameCube. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. I don't mind the Tom Clancy games. I suck at Splinter Cell, but they're fun. It's another shooter. Still prefer Nightfire though. This looks quite cool though. There's 4 games. 4 left. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. 4. 5's terrible from what I've heard. Bought this because my girlfriend's into Tony Hawk and there were 2 copies, so we both bought one. I have played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and 3, which is the one with Django Fett, I think, and Darth Maul. I've played them, I know that much. But, should be fun. I may have played it, I just can't remember. The Tony Hawk's games back then were actually pretty good. Top Gun Combat Zones. I think fighter jets are so cool, so when I saw this for £2 or $2.50, something like that, I had to buy it. It's actually quite fun and quite good. I think you could even get close to something. It's a hidden gem. I like it. Don't know if you will. Hardly seen the film though. And the disc has a nice little failure jet on it. Ah yes, I mentioned wrestling earlier with Legends of Wrestling. WrestleMania X8. This is the main wrestling game I play on all my consoles, to be fair. I have got other ones. I've got one Dreamcast, 64, Xbox, PS2. I've got a few. This is probably my favourite one. Me and my girlfriend started playing this, and we end up beating each other up with chairs and signs and attacking the ref, and I have no idea what else. But it is so much fun. And also, this game is really cheap normally. I think the most I've seen it is about £1.50. So even if you're not into wrestling like I'm not, the wrestling games such as this can be fun. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Definitely worth it. And I mean, look at the rock. Do you smell what he's cooking? It's fried chicken. Last game. Wolverine. X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge. I couldn't remember what it's called. Again, I picked this up for about £1.50, £2, not much. I'm getting a lot of these for about £2 from CX. So definitely worth checking them out. I know my local one normally has quite a few. I haven't got around to playing this one though. But it does have Wolverine. So although I never got into superheroes much, I did my X-Men and Wolverine was cool. I mean, look at him. He's sharp, he's cool. It's Hugh Jackman. Yes. I think I've heard it's actually alright, this game, so I will try at some point and I might even get back to you. Probably will. I do actually have a couple more games. I have another copy of Nightfire because it was my original one and the disc started playing up, so I bought another one. Same with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So that I've had since it came out pretty much. That's not my original one. Another Mario Kart Double Dash, which I picked up for 50p at a boot sale. And somewhere I have Mario Party 4, which I picked up for a boot sale, and I'm not sure how well it works. Although if it does work, then I've got a bargain. Okay, so that's my GameCube collection. What do you think? Do you like it? What games am I missing? What games out there do you have? But the main question I want to ask is, if you have a GameCube, or if you don't and you want to get one, if you could only have one game, what would it be? That's the question. Mine? Tempted to go Melee. Because a lot of the other games I want are on other consoles. Sonic Adventure 2, Nightfire, Wind Waker even. I'd probably have to go Super Smash Bros. Melee. But what would you go for? Let me know in the comments below. I would just like to give a shout out to Retro Crazy A, the Retro Bear, everyone else who has watched my videos last year, helped it grow. Thank you so much. If you want to check out any of these channels, I will provide links below for them and more. I will also provide a link to my Pokemon channel, that UK Trainer, and also to my social media, which will be Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for supporting me so far. It means so much, and I will see you in my next video. Sayonara.